following is a paid program for the Paint Zoom.
Uh-oh, wasting another weekend working overtime on a painting project? The uneven coverage of that roller not cutting it? Tired of battling with the brush? Had your fill of spills, splatters, and running up and down ladders? Say so long to those obsolete rollers, brushes, and paint tray catastrophes, because now you can paint like a pro with new spray technology that's so advanced, it's simple. Introducing Paint Zoom, the amazing one-coat professional power painter that turns any project into a piece of cake. Imagine if you could paint this, and this, and this, all with one amazing tool, saving yourself a ton of time and money. The best professional painters use power sprayers because they get the job done in a fraction of the time. So you can spend a fortune on a pro, or you can paint like a pro. The new tool of the trade has arrived. It's the Paint Zoom Power Sprayer.
All right, let's paint. Ooh, Holly, you've already started and you've got a mess going here.
Oh, Joe, I thought I could paint this room quickly, but there's nothing quick or easy about it. Look, I have uneven paint roller marks there. This brush isn't working. I have paint all over me. It's a nightmare.
And your work has just begun. Think about it. You got to finish this louver door. You got to do crown molding. You got to do this over here. You got to do the trim work. These are all problems. Would you like some professional help?
But you're not a pro.
Ah, but I can paint like one. Holly, this is the revolutionary Paint Zoom Power Spray Painter. It's the biggest breakthrough in painting in years. Watch, here's all you do. Pull the trigger. Holly, you'd have to spend the next 2 hours trying to paint this louver door with a brush. Watch this. Watch the Paint Zoom cover every inch with perfect even coat of paint in less than 2 minutes.
Wow, you made that look easy.
Look at these recessed corners. First, you'd have to get the corners with a brush, right? And then you'd have to try to finish it with a roller. And now, come on, let's Paint Zoom these walls. Oh, we've got a lot of square footage here to cover. The Paint Zoom just zooms over every inch.
There's nothing stopping you now.
And with the onboard paint storage container, you're not up and down, back and forth to the paint tray all day where it's dripping and slipping. It's so light, my arm doesn't get tired, so I just keep on painting. Is this easy or is this easy? Now watch, the Paint Zoom does all the hard work. I'm going to go right over the air vent. It matches the wall. You're never going to see it. Can you even imagine trying to paint this crown molding with a brush? The Paint Zoom covers all of it in one pass in seconds. Okay, let's move down to the wainscoting and the decorative trim. Watch this. One even coat all the way around the room. What used to take hours takes minutes. It's so fast and efficient, you don't want to put it down. And it's so lightweight, you don't have to put it down. No brush marks, no paint trays, no spills, no splatters. This is great. So if you have a room that looks like this, and you want a room that looks like this, just pull the trigger on the Paint Zoom. Add your furniture, some of your personal decorations, and that ordinary space is transformed into a family gathering place. All made possible with one coat of paint and the power of the Paint Zoom.
My husband and I have decided to remodel some in our house. And we started with our kitchen and our living room.
Most homeowners would avoid taking on a job like this. It's messy, it's expensive, of which the Paint Zoom just gets beyond all that and makes it easy.
The door in the kitchen had a ton of layers of paint on it. You know, it's got those grooves in the door because it's a paneled door. Oh man, it was smooth as silk. It got in there so neatly and so evenly. I didn't even have to go over it twice. And it's fast. And I think more than anything, time is money.
Paint Zoom helped me cut time dramatically. It was easy, it was nice, it didn't take that long, and no real mess. I was the type of guy that would never take on a project like this, but now it makes me think I can do this professionally.
Joe, you know I don't like to paint, and that's the reason why. Look at that mess.
This is ridiculous. There's paint splattered everywhere. Oh, great. Big rollers and brushes and whatever this is and drop cloths. You know what? The cleanup's going to take longer than the painting. No way. This is no way to paint. You ready for the magic of the Paint Zoom? Holly, pull the trigger.
Wow, this is incredible. Look at that coverage. I could never do this with a roller or a brush. Amazing!
My project was I needed to revamp a space in my house for a home office because I was going to start working from home more. The paint zoom was really simple. It was lightweight. It was easy to use. I picked it because I looked at a lot of other paint sprayers and they seemed bigger and clunkier. There really wasn't an angle or a crevice or a corner that it couldn't handle. I think the paint zoom saved me money in two ways. One, it took so much less time than normal painting. And the other way is just in the paint I used. It didn't take nearly as much paint. I didn't have to go back over places because a roller or a brush missed something. It was a nice even coat and now I'm done. The paint zoom really makes projects simple.
Take a look at this very unique portrait. This is a portrait of the most common surfaces found in many homes.
Right.
Here's your crown molding. Here's your textured surface, brick. Look at that, wainscoting, stucco, and paneling.
Right.
Okay, now Holly, your job, paint the portrait. Paint it with your roller, paint it with your brush. Just paint it and do the very best you can. I want you to give it your best effort, okay?
I'll do my best.
While you're painting with these tools, I'm going to use the paint zoom. Are you ready? I have the identical portrait here with all the same surfaces. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to start with the crown molding.
Okay, I will.
Now watch.
Oh.
Just that quickly, the crown molding is painted right up here. I see that you're doing the textured surface, so here. Watch.
Oh.
Textured surface, completely and beautifully painted. One application. Now I'm going to do the brick. This could be indoor brick, this could be outdoor brick. But look at what happens as I just pass over it one time with the paint zoom. Here's some wainscoting. Watch this.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
Is it?
Yes.
It looks frustrating.
Oh.
Did you do the stucco?
I'm trying. It's going to take so much paint.
Here's how I try. Yeah. I love this.
Wait just a minute.
Can you imagine? Well, you don't have to imagine using a brush. You are using a brush.
I'm making such a mess.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the paneling. Now watch. I take it across. Look at the beveled edges, how it just gets into all the nooks and crannies. One beautiful, even coat of paint. And finally, could you show me your, why don't you do a little bit more of the crown molding? Okay, that's your way, but you see you're not getting it all. I am. Just like that.
I need a different size brush.
You need a different size brush? You only need the paint zoom. It doesn't matter anywhere, any place, indoor, outdoor, any surface. The paint zoom gets it done. The paint zoom has all the features and benefits of those big, bulky professional spray painters without the heavy weight or the heavy price tag. First, the zoom paint bin holds all the paint that you're going to need to paint an entire room without stopping. The sprayer is ultra light, and the shoulder power pack weighs less than a purse, so it's easy on the arms. You can paint without the pain. And inside is an ultra powerful commercial grade 650-watt motor that pumps the perfect amount of paint from the bin to the sprayer head, eliminating all of the guesswork. And there's even a 3-way direct dial spray head, so you can dial in the coverage that you want. Go wide horizontally, wide vertically, or dial in for tight spots. Paint Zoom meets the need.
I've been painting professionally about 18 years. I've got about 10 people that work for me. We were called in today to test the paint zoom, and it worked great, actually. It went really fast as far as painting the walls here. Make good, clean edges. Very, very good coverage with one coat. I was quite surprised with the way that it worked. The paint zoom would be a very good product around the house, save money on materials. The product goes on better, smoother than what most people can put it on with a roller and a brush. I would recommend it to just about anybody.
So you've got a choice. You can battle the spills and the splatter of a paint tray. You can guess at how much paint you put on the roller and hope that it comes out evenly. You can fight the smears and the smudges and the slow motion painting of a brush, or you can pull the trigger on the fastest, easiest way to paint, the paint zoom. One coat, perfect coverage every single